The boy suddenly noticed something moving on the beach ahead. When he curiously moved closer to look, he found it was a crab disguised as a rock, perhaps thinking it would smell good roasted. The boy followed it deep into the forest, without noticing that there were signs of human life here. It was only when the little crab found its mother that the boy realized he might have provoked something he should not have. Luckily, the giant crab did not attack him. It only warned the boy to stay away from its child. But just as he breathed a sigh of relief, he looked up and found countless skeletons hanging above him. Startled, the boy turned to run, but ran straight into Nemo. Nemo quickly comforted the boy, but he also knew this place was definitely not safe. Just as they were about to leave, a crisp sound came from beneath their feet. They had accidentally stepped on a trap. Luckily, because it had been left without maintenance for so long, the trap had severely decayed, and the alarm did not go off immediately. Meanwhile, on the other side of the forest, a group of soldiers had been trapped on this island for days. They had run out of food and water. To survive, they had even made a cruel rule. If they could not find food or fresh water, they had to randomly kill one person and offer them to the sea monster in the lake. Soon, one unlucky soldier drew the shortest straw. They tied him up and were about to execute him. When the alarm finally broke through and rang out, everyone immediately stopped, because the alarm meant someone had triggered a trap. The soldiers quickly rushed toward the trap location, but Nemo and his group were still desperately trying to escape. Nemo reached for the dagger at Lena's waist, but she shot him a glare. Just then, a dark figure appeared in the distance. With a dull thud, the soldiers realized their prey had escaped and quickened their pace. The woman who had saved Nemo briefly introduced herself, then invited them to take shelter at her place. Watching her move through the forest with ease, it was clear she had lived here for a long time. Nemo followed her and entered a foul-smelling cave, but as they walked, Nemo suddenly slipped. Only then did he realize they were not in a cave at all, but inside a giant hollow ancient tree. Coincidentally, the pursuing soldiers were right beneath them. Nemo held his breath, afraid to make a sound, but just then, a spider slowly crawled onto his head. Judging by its color, it was clearly venomous. Nemo did not dare move, but Lena was not afraid at all. She grabbed the spider and even teased Nemo with it. Then she mischievously threw the spider onto the soldiers below. After much trouble, they finally reached the native shelter. Nemo discovered that this woman could not only survive alone on the island, but also grow her own vegetables, and even make a simple freshwater purifier. This was exactly the kind of person the Nautilus needed. So they quickly reached an agreement to head to the Nautilus together. But just then, the boy's curiosity caused trouble again. He went deeper into the shelter alone, and was startled by a snake rolling out of the hiding place. He ran straight into the soldiers who were searching for them. Luckily, he was sensible enough. No matter how much they questioned him, he never revealed the Nautilus's location, only saying that his own ship had also been wrecked. Seeing they could not get any useful information, the leader gave up wasting time and decided to use the boy as a sacrifice. But just as they woke the lake monster, Nemo arrived with Lena. The moment the soldiers saw Lena, they could not take their eyes off her. They had been trapped on this island for years and had not seen a woman for a long time, much less one so beautiful. While the soldiers were distracted, the native lowered a rope from the treetop and pulled the boy to safety. Just then, the lake monster slowly surfaced. Seeing their prey appear, the soldiers grew excited. They even thought that because of all the years they had fed the monster, it would obey their command and attack Nemo. But they clearly forgot one thing. Beasts could be tamed, but they could never be truly controlled. The next second, the monster suddenly turned around, opened its massive jaws, and treated these arrogant hunters as its appetizer.